My dear friends, if you see all the lights here, do you think it just came into being? No, 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 no. Till you put on the switch, there is no connect. So if you want to connect with anybody, I'm going to give you a very, very wonderful formula. My name is Ajit Kaikini and I have been into training for the last 30 years, and it's been my privilege to work with great change initiatives, let us say Adidas, Bisleri 500 ml launch all over the country, ITC's e-Chowpal and many more. But my dear friends, today my job is to talk to you about the importance of connect. When I had gone to one training program, I asked one person, rich man, can you immediately give me 50,000 rupees cash? And he said, no. I said, why? I don't have it. So my dear friends, you cannot give anything which you do not have. Similarly, if you want to connect with people, the first connect you have to do is your heart and the head. That beautiful prayer, Mile sur mera tumhara, to sur bane hamara. Unless my heart and the head are connected, I cannot connect with anybody, because then I start playing politics, I start playing games, and believe me my dear friends, it won't last long. So the first connect is your heart and the head connected, then your hands start working magic. And that's why they said, Tansen when he sang Rag Malhar, it is to rain. But you and I go to the best music school, get gold medal, you sing Rag Malhar, it will never rain. The reason is we sing through our head, whereas Tansen used to sing, through the heart, thinking through the head and emanating from the mouth. Just like Zakir Hussain used to say, अगर आपको बोल बजाने हैं तो आपको बोल बोलने होंगे, because unless both these things meet, you cannot greet. And therefore, my dear friends, I'm going to talk to you about how to connect. If you want to connect with people, first remember, you should have the wherewithal of loving people, and you cannot love people unless you love yourself. Don't forget, if you don't have something, you cannot give something to somebody. And therefore, accept yourself unconditionally. When you accept yourself unconditionally, you respect yourself unconditionally. And where there is acceptance and respect, there is a power called self-worth, self-esteem, self-image. And I'm so relaxed being myself because I've accepted myself unconditionally. And once you accept yourself unconditionally, you have to accept others also unconditionally. Because if I'm talking negative about somebody, it will be very difficult for me to connect with that person, because there is a war between my head and heart. And therefore, my dear friends, networking, they say, is very good. But networking without feeling self-worth about yourself and self-worth about the others, you cannot connect. Because it will be like a broken wire. The current passing will be less. And therefore, my dear friends, network, fine. But first, network between the heart and the head. Because when the heart and the head are lovingly meeting somebody, then don't forget, you are so free flow, like hot knife passing through butter. Your relationship, compatibility will not be with lot of hindrances. If there is a carbon suit on the spark plug, it will give jerks to the car. Similarly, when I have certain negative thoughts about some person whom I am talking to, then my flow will not be as powerful as it should be when I am connected directly with him. And therefore, my dear friends, if as a startup, you want to build relationship, connect. How are you going to connect? By relating. How are you going to relate? By communicating. My dear friends, is your communication very compelling, very powerful? Are you able to connect with the people the way they would like to be connected with? That's why we say customer. What is their custom? You know, so when you want to connect with a customer, it is very mandatory, it is vital that I am able to understand the ways of operating. To know the ways of operating, I should first liberate myself. When I liberate myself, I connect better and there is a celebration. But otherwise, if not, there is a toleration, and that, somewhere down the relationships break and we are not able to connect the way we should be connecting. And therefore, my dear friends, please realize business is nothing but connecting. Look at the spelling of business. U comes before I. B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. But yes. U we don't give too much importance. Do you say business? No. U is pronounced like I. Business, and I is not pronounced at all. And therefore, my dear friends, in business, if you want to connect with people, please realize it is very, very important that impact. What do you mean by impact? Important action. Okay? Important action, impact. And therefore, it is very important, my dear friends, that I am able to understand the properties. Property. Pro means that which will help you to progress, take you further. Per means through, an activity through you which will help you to connect with people, which will help you to progress together. Never do business only for your gains. Do you remember that word win-win factor? That is exactly what we are going to do. And therefore, my dear friends, interact and see to it that you are able to approach the way they would like to approach. At the same time, don't lose your individuality. Identity and individuality are two things. Indivisible, that means people should be able to predict me. I should be able to predict people. Indivisible. But identity means the I is dented and I act one way today and then I forget how I acted with you. Afterwards, I have a problem. And therefore, my dear friends, if you really want to connect with people, see to it that you are able to, network. And network decides your final net worth. And therefore, my dear friends, if you network properly, judiciously, genuinely, with sincerity, believe me, in this world, you will definitely succeed. Finally, my dear friends, हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे. Unless you have raised your bar, your standards of yourself, including your service standards, nothing great is going to happen in life. All the best. And if you want to collectively progress, see to it how to gel one performing team. First, my dear friends, please understand, let us perform in teams for performing teams. And if you want to know more about it, the name and the telephone number is there, our email ID is there. Let's connect and let's take our business to the next level. All the best to you.